once, and it's got a fucking
Good
hole in the
morning, guys. It's 3rd of December. Signal Centre.
No, started.
Talking ball.
I don't know. I think Joe's doing it on his own. I don't think he realises we're here.
Sorry, we was all looking at the hole in your armpit.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
That's my oldest. He's 24 today.
He's a smart lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you have
his mum's looks?
That's what my hair used to be like. But I haven't told him that yet. When I was 24, yeah. I was like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so really? Yeah, that's my birthday present to him.
How old is he today? 24.
Yeah, no, actually, it's he's got different hair. He's got the Tina's side of the family. Thank God.
Lucky him.
Yeah, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. What's he got behind him? That looks a bit.
It's a little footsie thing. What, me? That's poor manufacturing. Look.
Oh, that's bad.
Bad,
I didn't see how bad that was.
That's the footsie leaving the park, just in case you.
Yeah, well, it must take you hours to do that last night.
Oh my God!
Did you get your little son to scribble it out on a bit of paper or
draft that up for me, son?
I'm surprised he didn't put Dad by mistake on that. My dad.
My writing. It looks like his, but it's actually mine.
Did you talk him through how you did it last night and everything?
He's even got his name on the back. I didn't see that.
Yeah. And he's got his number, his favourite number as well. The year he was born.
Happy days.
That takes some effort, that.
Well, thank you for noticing. But it was a good day yesterday for us on the old Gun to the Head challenge.
It was also a good day overall on the actual intraday predicted trade ideas, which we do take time over, and
what was the outcome there? Do we know?
I think it was something like 8R or something.
That's pretty good going, isn't it? I know.
Yeah.
Nasdaq, DAX, FTSE.
No, you know what? If it was the first day of December, I think it was 11R.
Wow.
My goodness me, 10R. Was that not in one trade? Surely.
Well, yesterday, the FTSE
I thought you were minus something yesterday.
No,
on the 26th I was. If you look at the blue line there.
Look at that. It's a proper old
I've had 4
rally
winners in a row. Culminating in yesterday's FTSE trade, which was 7.6R.
Wow.
Lovely.
It just shows you that there's, because we're just obviously gun to head challenge, it's just you on the spot, you've got to pick a trade. So just for educational purposes, obviously, it just shows you how lucky some people can be.
There is obviously an element of luck in it, but, overall, we are, putting together some pretty tasty games between us.
All right,
I'd like to say it's.
I mean, that's pretty good, pretty decent.
So my honour today, and it's probably the most difficult day we've had so far in trying to call some trades, I think.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
There's been some absolutely massive moves on various markets, and it's going to be pretty tough, I think.
I think that's the thing. We look for good risk reward. And when you have a huge one-way move like you do yesterday in equities, the actual ideal entry point, if you're looking for good risk reward, is probably a lot higher if you're looking to stay short. And if there's a reason for the reaction or the bounce, then it's obviously you can get along with the tight stop, but you're going against the trend from the start of the week. So
so this was the trade yesterday on the FTSE we were setting up here.
Oh, is he still talking about the trade from
FTSE?
Yeah.
Expect to hear it till at least Friday.
Yeah, I'm not going to ever let you forget about that one.
Which Friday?
I'm going to say he's going on holiday soon, isn't he? God.
It's looking to sell a rally today on that, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's just been followed through to the downside. One thing I just wanted to point out was what happened to equities last year in December.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
like
talking
this.
point, really. So December 2018, there was on the 3rd of December, so the first trading day of the month, we saw this spike up to whatever that is, 71.46.
Yeah.
And then a massive sell-off, which actually stopped on the 27th of December. And that was an 8.5% drop in the FTSE 100. And that was pretty much seen across the board with the DAX in the US markets as well. And this is obviously December 19. And we're seeing a similar sort of start to the month. So wondering whether or not we see something similar. I mean, normally you get a bit of a Christmas rally. Obviously, that wasn't the case last year. And
it's all a bit doom and gloom, though, isn't it? Especially, I mean, you got extra tariffs. That didn't help yesterday. I didn't realise. I thought it was just at ISM manufacturing, but Trump stunned the market by imposing tariffs on Brazil and Argentina.
Yeah.
Still.
And obviously, and the China trade war, obviously still, you know, overriding.
Yeah.
And the
so,
ISM was the 4th consecutive print below 50.
Okay,
on,
yeah.
ISM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's obviously not very good.
And you got the non-manufacturing coming out this week as well, obviously, which is quite key as well. So
Christine Lagarde spoke yesterday as well. It was another reason. So there was
Yeah.
a real sort of cocktail of issues that sent the market lower. She was stating that Eurozone growth remained weak, which I don't think was any particular surprise to anybody, mainly due to global factors, and that the ECB is ambitious and looking to trade within its mandate with some new monetary policy, or very loose monetary policy in the new year. So regards to the rescue potentially.
Mhm.
So anyway, trying to find a trade for today, but just sort of stalling here, trying to hope that something shows
He's
up.
going to jump out.
Yeah, we're not going to give you any. Don't give anything away, eh?
No.
I was looking at.
Notice he's not gone on about my Euro Swiss one that was nearly 2.5.
That was a nice,
no.
nice win. I was looking at that today actually, but that seems to be. I mean, look at that again.
It's a lovely outside
I
day.
wanted to have a look at selling that today, but it's just all just tanking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get back in on pullbacks, like you're saying, but sometimes you just we put in the group yesterday. Sometimes you just don't get them. Sometimes you just, and then when you do join the trend, it has a tendency to pull back. Just when you think you're going to miss it.
Right, I need to find something soon.
Oh, do you want me to go then?
Yeah, let someone else go.
Quick jump in before he gets one of mine.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing. There we go.
I'm going to have a look at going one currency pair that obviously doesn't seem to. Normally, when we get a sell-off, in all the yen crosses. We haven't seen that because we've obviously seen the strong move up in euro dollar. Cable's just broken a channel formation to the upside, but I still think that this offers a decent setup. Euro yen 120.95 is the prime short entry. So we got in there yesterday. It moved to the downside and then it went up and retested that level again overnight. I don't think we're probably going to see it again. So I'm looking to sell euro yen at 120.89, stop 121.08, which is obviously just above the previous swing high, and then a target down here 120.16, so giving about 3.5 to 1. And I also just a bit sort of wary about joining, not necessarily joining the euro rally, but the euro rally at the moment, because you're just hitting this barrage of resistance here. The intraday chart, and I'll tell you what time frame because Joe always asks me, on euro dollar has just posted 13, got a projected stop of 111.15, which is up just past these resistance zones. So I think there's a very good chance that you could see a pullback in euro dollar. I don't think you'll get head and shoulders. I mean, left shoulder, head, pulling all the way back here for a right shoulder, but you never know. But I do think you're going to get a correction lower in the euro to buy into, and I think that's going to push euro yen. I think the dollar yen is still bearish. Am I boring you?
No. Making sure Steve's all right.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
So, that's my call.
Bullshit. Right, you going, Joe, or are you still panicking? He's still trying to find a trade that'll defend his R.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Because
I've got no idea. Yeah, I haven't even really looked. But I'll still come up with something. First trade I'll show you is the VIX. So the VIX has obviously broke higher. This is the volatility index on the S&Ps 500, and obviously, like we were talking about a few weeks ago, the VIX at multi-year lows, and all of a sudden, bang, we're seeing the movement, and the movement initially is to the downside. Whether it continues or not, we'll see over the next coming days. One market that did surprise me was that didn't react higher. It had a little pip up, but it was very limited, was the gold and the silver. These two are sitting above real key support levels, 1445 in the gold and 1665 in silver. I think that the reaction yesterday of stocks gave these markets ample opportunity to rally higher, and they haven't taken it. So I am remain bearish on these two markets. Obviously, long term, I'm bullish on gold and silver, but I do believe we have to have this this throwback to support, and it's probably better on the gold chart. You see it better on the gold chart. This throwback to the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, the complex one that we've been talking about for a while now. So I still think we've got to rally, move to the downside. We're forming a bit of a bearish flag there. Yeah, obviously the equity markets Joe's spoke about, and so I'm going to go. Well, one of the markets I was looking at, it was oil. Oil again, really, it's normally gets dragged down by the equity indices. Didn't happen yesterday. It did have a small sell-off, reacted a little bit higher. So I'm going to go for long oil. I'm going to buy oil because it's. I've got to change the level now because I've been talking too long. Right, 23. So my long trade in oil is buying it at 56.23. The stop, I'd keep quite a tight stop because I quite like the very good risk on it, 55.60, and my target is going to be 59.28.
Okay, nice one.
Lovely.
Right, got something. I'm looking at sterling Swiss. Now, on my intraday analysis, I'm actually trying to sell this up at 28.75. We're having a bit of a push higher this morning. Obviously, the Swiss currency strengthened yesterday on the back of the selling in equities. So we've seen a bit of a bounce higher today in sterling, but I think that the safe haven trade will continue, and therefore this will be a case of selling into the strength. So looking for a retest of the underside of this broken wedge. I'm looking to sell it at 128.58 as we are at the minute, and I'm going to be targeting a move. Well, my target is at 27.50 on the intraday analysis, so I'll keep that, and I'll put a stop loss of 35 points, which is 3R.
Is that it? Just 3R?
Just 3R today.
Everyone's sort of disappointed now. All the
Not worth it, is it?
How many people we got? We've got all of 1,050 watchers are really disappointed now.
Yeah. Sorry to
or is that just
guys.
three watchers? It's us.
An hour for each of them.
Yeah, exactly. Share it between you. Enjoy it. Enjoy.
Okay. So on the news wires today, we've got US construction PMI at 9:30. That's the only real major data from what I can see. We're expected to see 44. Anything else?
Sterling, you mean, Joe?
Yeah, sterling, yes.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys seen?
No. API crude oil inventories, but tucked up in bed 9:30 they are tonight. So
okay.
No change overnight as far as RBA was concerned. 0.75 they kept on hold. Was a bit more sort of bullish. So in the statement, so as Aussie dollar has moved higher.
All the Aussie markets look really strong at the minute, don't they?
New Zealand dollar had a monster rally.
They've all run too far to do anything with. I don't think there's a trade there to fade it at the minute, and I don't think you can buy the dip.
They've got house prices, have they? New Zealand at 4 o'clock, and 7:10 they've got the RBNZ's or to speak, and 1:30 Riksbank's Janssen speaking as well. So they're the speakers today.
Yeah, I mean, looking for a pullback in the Aussie and the New Zealand currencies to get long, I think, but no sign of it happening at the minute.
No, okay.
Let's wrap out there then, shall we go, guys?
Yeah.
Cool, right.
Oh, well done on your FTSE trade. Did we mention that?
There it goes.
Happy
Well
birthday,
done.
Cam.
Yeah, birthday, Cam.
Yeah, happy birthday, Cam.
See you
See you.
guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Cheers,
bye.
lads.